This is the Menasha River. Um, Water temperature is about 50 degrees. I'm going to come here a few days later, but there's no wind today, which is why I'm here. This is probably going to be a multi-day video, and we're just going to fish here for whatever fish comes. Hopefully we can get some carp, catfish, and some bass when I actually toss the little... So let's get fishing and get some baits in the water. Before I search for large fish, I want to see if there's any bait fish in the water. Maybe I can use some as cut bait, or maybe even live bait. Water is about like a foot higher than when I was here last time. So I'm just going to toss it out. I'm going to wait to see if anything bites. It's not biting as much as during the summer because in the summer when I toss it out, it would just immediately bite. But maybe there'll actually be something here because I do need some bait fish. So we're just going to wait here. Hopefully in a second or two, something will bite. It looks like it's wobbling a bit. So yes, I'm going to reel back. I think I got one. 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 Yeah. Okay, so there we have it. Mr. Green Sunfish. So we have a green sunfish. Awesome. While I was away, this thing actually had a hit. Let's see what's on here. Oh, it's still here. It's still here. It's still here. It's a fish. It's not very big. I think it's a bullhead. It's probably a bullhead because there's a bunch of bullheads in here, and a carp would fight a lot harder, plus it'd be a lot bigger. Yeah, I can see it dragging across the water. It's definitely a bullhead, wiggling back and forth. It's a yellow bullhead because that's the kind of bullhead that I kind of see in this water, a yellow bullhead. There you go, let's lift him out. Let's see this little bullhead. A yellow bullhead, yellow bullhead. They don't fight very hard because these things don't really get that big, but it's a yellow bullhead. Take a look at them on the bigger camera since it's the first fish of the day. Bullheads are biting today. Bullhead catfish are biting today, which means bigger catfish might actually be biting. A yellow bullhead, bullhead catfish. All right, little bullhead, you get to go. Swim off, swim off under the dock. There you go, bullhead. Got another ting on the white rod. Feels a lot like a bullhead, actually. It feels exactly the same as the last one. But I got another ting on the bullhead rod, and all right. It's coming in, it's coming in. It's a bullhead, it's a bullhead. Nothing special, it's a bullhead. Always a bunch of these little suckers here. If you don't want a skunk, this is what you actually catch. Just throw worms out and you're almost guaranteed to get one of these. See ya, little bullhead. See ya. Swim off, swim off. Let's just toss this out while we wait. Gonna reel it back slowly, see if we can actually get any good fish in here. Maybe we'll actually get something. Well, I got something. I got something. What is it? What is it? Oh, it's a pike. It's a pike. It's not a huge pike, definitely. It's a small pike. But it is a pike. Gotta bring it on shore. Gotta bring it on shore. It's a nice fish. I don't have the net right now, but gonna have to just kind of walk it, and then gonna have to land it. Not really afraid for this line, but I'm just gonna have to land this pike by myself. Here it is. Dusk northern pike, though. Northern pike. Got myself a worthy fish at last. A northern pike. A-tier fish, but very small one. Northern pike. All right, little pike. Time to go. Release you from the dock. And you should be fine. There you go. Release you into the water. Oh, swimming off right there. We are back at the Menasha. It's been 2 days since we last came. The water temperature is a little bit warmer than it was, which is good. The fish are more active. And I'm using whole kernel corn right now. I tried using worms last time, but pretty much bullheads just ate all my bait every single time. So we're going to use whole kernel corn. I know bullheads bite this stuff too, but we'll see what happens. We caught a pike yesterday just by tossing. Now we're just going to toss more to see if we can actually catch a bigger pike. Should be pretty fun. We'll move around the shore. Then hopefully we can catch another bigger pike just by tossing. Oh, we got something big here. We got something big here. I had to adjust the camera just so you guys can see. Oh, that's a pike, but it's a much, much bigger one. Move to this pile of rocks, but that is a pike, and it's a much, much heavier one than the one we caught yesterday. You can see that, oh, see, it's surfacing right there. That's a pike. That's a pike. It's going to be a little tricky. Because, oh, did you see that jump? Did you see that jump? Oh, man, it's going to be a little tricky. Glad it didn't come off. It's probably like almost as big as the one I caught over at the Sugar. But oh, I can't really bring it up without the net. But I think a lady that just passed by offered to get me my net so I can actually land this pike. This is a really good catch, but it has a lot of fighting spirit left, so I gotta fight it a little bit more. But it's swimming in there. Look at that, man. It's still pulling very, very hard. I don't like drawing out fights with these fish because it does tire out the fish and the lactic acid could kick up. But this is a fairly strong line, so as soon as I get the net, I should be able to actually land this one home. Huge northern pike. A northern pike. Oh man, this was so worth it coming here. I think this is slightly smaller than the one I caught over at the Sugar River, but a very, very nice northern pike. All right, Mr. Large Pike, you have to go back into the water now. I'll gently let you go. Hope that you swim away just fine, because you have made my day, Mr. Pike. All right, Mr. Pike, please swim off. There you go, swimming off gleefully to the dock. This is what I've been actually catching all those fish on. It's basically just a spinner with a hard fish, probably like 1/8 of an ounce, large golden spinner. Well, moving over to this dock, it looks like I've actually caught a bullhead. I think this is a bullhead anyways. It's acting like a bullhead. Yeah, it's a bullhead. I haven't caught any bullheads today. I wonder where they all went because that dock isn't producing anything. This dock, however, has produced me a yellow bullhead catfish. It wasn't really tugging, but it did actually make the string go slack, and that's how you know it's a bullhead catfish. All right, bullhead catfish, see ya. Oh man, freaking fish almost pulled my pole into the water, even though I was on a high railing. That's freaking insane. Pretty sure I know what this is. Starts with a C and ends with a P, and there's an AR in between. Yeah, certain this is probably a carp by the strength of its pull. There ain't another fish that's really that strong or has that strong initial tug. But carp have a really strong initial pull, and then they kind of like peter out after like 2 or 3 minutes. I know it's kind of dark, so you can't see it, but man, what a thrill, huh? What a thrill. Glad I waited. I don't know how big this one actually is. Not sure if I'm going to need the net or not. I think I probably will, but yeah, I'm glad I got a heavy pull. Feels, I mean, with carp I can't really tell how heavy it actually feels. I know it's probably fairly decent size though. It's on corn, so I guess it can be a catfish, but it's most likely a carp. Oh, damn, it's trying to drag under. Oh, no, you don't, carp. Oh, it's trying to drag me under the dock. This is no good. There it is. I got it off, yes. Oh, yeah. There we go. Now it's coming over. It's coming over. It's coming over. It's not a huge one, but the wait paid off. I finally got it. A common carp. A common carp. What about it, guys? Perseverance pays off. A 5-pound common carp. 5-pound common carp. Another big fish. Awesome, awesome. I'm actually making the synopsis to that video that I actually made last week at Menasha. But that was a really fun trip. 2 pikes, several bullheads, and that 1 carp at the end. Gotta wait until nightfall to get that carp. And I should have moved over to the other platform earlier because there was a lot more fish at the big platform. In the summer, the smaller platform's better. In the fall, winter, the bigger platform's better. I'll probably be returning to the Menasha probably in the winter if it doesn't freeze over. Hopefully there'll be more fish there, but that is one of my favorite places to fish at Marshall Mill Pond, Fireman's Park, around the 2 platforms. Pike, carp, there's a lot of bass in there in the summer as well as a lot of gato fish. All right, hope you had fun watching this, and I will see you on the next fishing adventure.